Hi guys, I'm Tamil and this is my fight with the Stone Demon at 5-to-1 ratio. If you haven't heard already, the 5-to-1 means 1/5 of the Titan's level as your stat points. And it's for the God King Club achievement total 5-to-1, where you defeat all the bosses at a 5-to-1 ratio. I've already done that, and I had done this one before and took pictures for the achievement, and now I recorded it so that I've got all the bosses at 5-to-1 recorded and up on my channel. The Stone Demon is one of the easier bosses. He's slow and you can see his moves coming. You don't have to react too quickly. I'd say that the only tricky part is one of his step backs, where he comes at you from the right and you duck twice, but on the third swipe at you, you actually need to dodge right instead of ducking. For the first two cutscenes, it looks like you could duck to avoid the move, but in the last cutscene, which he actually does that step back to me in this video, in the last cutscene, you can see it clearly that his arm is actually swiping at you and landing in the center, and that's why you've got to dodge to the right and not duck. The fight took a bit longer for me than some of the others because, once again, like my fight with the Dark Fiend, I had a Titan Break 1 instead of a Titan Break 2. So you get less hits in with a Titan Break 1 than if you had a Titan Break 2 gem. But of course I still can get more hits than if I didn't have it, or one more hit than if I didn't have it. So it's definitely worthwhile counting your hits during the attack window, and then there's less chance you'll get your last hit blocked. If you get blocked, there's a chance of an unregistered parry where you swipe and it doesn't register and you get hit, so you can quite quickly get defeated if you get your hits blocked. And that's why it's worthwhile knowing how many hits you can perform in an attack window. I did get blocked a couple of times in this fight. I couldn't remember if I'd done a perfect parry or not, and that adds to your number of hits. If you get a perfect parry, you get an extra hit, like there. And so in this next attack window, because I got that perfect parry, I'll be able to add an extra hit, as well as an extra hit for the Titan Break 1 gem. So you got to see if you made perfect parry if you want to get as many hits as you can in your attack window. That's probably about all I've got to say with this fight, really. He's, as I say, pretty straightforward once you've got familiar with his step backs. There's no real unexpected moves. You can see him coming. As with all Titans, he's got the 3 step backs. He's got one from the left he's about to do, and you duck 4 times, 2, 3, and then a 4th one. And so that's straightforward. He's got one from the center where he kicks out at you and you've got to dodge first, and then the rest can be ducked. As I say, his tricky one is where he comes at you from the right and you duck the first 2 moves and then dodge to the right or the left for the 3rd and the 4th move. But you'll probably see that once you've had a couple of goes with him, and that's probably the trickiest part of him. Goliath is even slower than the Stone Demon, so he's not the easiest, I'd say, but he's probably the second most straightforward out of the bosses. So have fun watching this fight and then having a go at defeating him at 5-to-1. I'll leave you watching the end of this fight to this great drum step music, And if you enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.